Power disappears without warning. The lights go out. The refrigerator falls silent. Hospital monitors stop beeping. Elevators freeze between floors. Entire cities suddenly feel helpless. The strange truth is that when electricity disappears, modern life begins falling apart within minutes. Yet one forgotten machine has quietly saved millions of lives during wars, hurricanes, floods, earthquakes, and massive blackouts. Most people only notice it when everything else fails. That machine is the generator. Hidden in basements, hospitals, factories, emergency shelters, it waits silently for the worst day imaginable. And when darkness arrives, it becomes one of the most important inventions ever created. The storm grows louder outside. Rain crashes against the windows. Powerful winds snap trees like tiny sticks. Then, without warning, everything goes dark. The television shuts off. The internet disappears. Air conditioners stop running. Phones begin losing battery. Children grow nervous. Parents search for flashlights. Across the city, traffic lights stop working. Long lines of cars fill every intersection. Grocery stores close their doors because cash registers no longer function. In one hospital, surgeons continue operating on a patient whose life depends on electricity. Nurses exchange worried looks for only a second. Then a deep mechanical roar echoes through the building. Emergency lights instantly switch on. Medical machines come back to life. The operation continues. Elsewhere, emergency shelters glow brightly while entire neighborhoods remain trapped in darkness. Families charge phones, store medicine safely, and keep warm because one hidden machine refuses to let the lights die. Most people never see it. They only hear its steady engine, reminding them that hope has not disappeared. The dark truth is that electricity has become something humans cannot survive without for very long. Before backup power existed, blackouts were far more dangerous than simple inconvenience. Hospitals lost life-saving equipment. Food spoiled quickly. Water pumps stopped working. Communication systems failed. During severe winters, homes lost heating. During deadly heat waves, cooling systems shut down. Entire communities became isolated. Rescue workers struggled because radios lost power. Factories stopped producing supplies. Airports closed. Trains stood still. Even today, a long blackout can quickly become a public emergency. One broken power line can affect millions of lives. Nature doesn't care about electrical grids. Hurricanes destroy them. Earthquakes break them. Floods drown them. Wildfires burn them. Humanity needed a machine capable of creating electricity anywhere, anytime, without depending on the main power system. That story began in the 19th century, when scientists discovered that moving a magnet through coils of wire could produce electricity. This principle, discovered through the work of pioneers like Michael Faraday, became the foundation of electric generators. Engineers soon connected spinning engines to electrical generators, allowing mechanical energy to become electrical power. Early generators were enormous, noisy, and expensive, but they proved something incredible. Electricity no longer had to come from a distant power station. It could be created wherever it was needed. As engines improved, generators became smaller, stronger, and more reliable. Diesel generators powered hospitals. Portable generators helped construction crews. Military units carried them into battlefields. Disaster response teams relied on them after hurricanes and earthquakes. Quietly, generators became the invisible backup plan for modern civilization. Everything changed once backup electricity became dependable. Hospitals could continue surgeries even during massive blackouts. Airports stayed operational. Emergency communication never completely disappeared. Rescue teams worked through storms. Families preserved food, powered heaters, and charged essential medical equipment. Entire communities recovered faster after disasters because electricity returned before power lines could be repaired. The generator didn't replace the electrical grid. It became its silent guardian, ready whenever the main system failed. Here's a strange fact. Some hospitals test their emergency generators every single week, because even a few seconds without electricity could cost lives. Another surprising fact is that large data centers storing much of the world's internet often have multiple backup generators capable of running for days if necessary. The websites, videos, and messages people use every day often depend on machines hidden far from public view. The next time you hear the steady rumble of a generator during a storm, remember that it isn't just making electricity. It's protecting hospitals, preserving medicine, powering rescue operations, keeping families safe, and giving entire communities another chance when everything else has stopped. The strangest part isn't that generators create electricity. It's that most of their greatest achievements happen during humanity's darkest moments, when almost nobody notices them at all.